To make a long story short, I went up to Fairfax, Virginia for a family emergency. Up there I was talking to my uncle and he said that he was having some issues with getting his computer to boot. He was running Windows 10 and it would just get stuck in a boot loop and he wanted the files off his computer. So I went back home, came back up there a week later and brought a Linux distro on a USB flash drive with me, recovered the data from his hard drive, and then after I was done with that, he said I could just keep his computer, which is this beautiful Dell XPS right here. Well, I think it looks very nice, as you guys could probably tell from my over-exaggerated B-roll at the beginning of this video. More specifically, this is the XPS 8700, and I'm not really sure why they had a machine this powerful, because as far as I'm concerned, they didn't do anything really computationally intensive with it. This was a beast when it was released towards the end of 2013, and it's actually more powerful than my current editing rig is. And I will get to that in just a second, but before I do, let's go over system specs. So inside this thing we have a Intel i7 4790 at 3.6 gigahertz, 4 cores, 8 threads. We have a GTX 745 for our graphics, and then 8 gigabytes of DDR3 RAM. It also shipped with a 1 terabyte hard drive, and that hard drive is actually experiencing, it's either Windows or the hard drive. I haven't actually ran the diagnostic software to test the hard drive yet, but regardless, I swapped that out for a 90 gigabyte King Spec solid state drive, which I have right here just for testing purposes. So the reason I am comparing these benchmarks is because I'm actually considering switching out the board in this machine with the board in my current editing rig, which has a FX 8350, 16 gigabytes of DDR3 RAM, 512 gigabyte solid state drive, and a GTX 750 Ti. So that's what we scored in Cinebench on my editing rig. So that's a 646 for our CPU. And if we move over here, you can see that the XPS scored significantly higher, 774. Not so much in pass mark though. So the overall pass mark score for the XPS is significantly higher than my desktop. It's about, I think, 600 points higher. So we scored a 3497. And then over here, we scored a 2942. But as you can see, those CPU scores come pretty darn close to each other. Based off those results, I am very tempted to swap this board out for the board in my editing machine. I'm not 100% sure if this board would fit into my editing rig case. I haven't checked yet. Once again, I just started contemplating this because I just got those benchmark results in. But I'm definitely considering it now. And this board does have plenty of I/O. We have a bunch of USB 3.0 on the back. We have I believe five SATA ports down there, 4 slots for RAM, and there is enough, not a lot, but enough PCI connectivity. So definitely something I am considering right now, and that might be a video coming up in the near future. Alright guys, so that's going to be about it for this video. Let me flip the screen. So, you know what, the microphone jack is in the way. Well, hopefully you guys can actually see me right now. That is going to be about it for this video. That was a quick look at the Dell XPS 8700 that I got for free from my uncle. Overall, very happy with this machine, especially considering that it is more powerful than my current daily use desktop. So that was definitely a surprise. Thanks for watching. If you guys have any questions, comments, or concerns, you can go ahead and drop a comment down in the comment section. Don't forget to drop a like on this video. If you didn't like this video, please tell me why. And of course, please do not forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel. If you want to support me, you can use my Amazon or eBay affiliate links, both of which can be found down in the description. And also if you want to support me, we have a Patreon as well. Once again, thanks for watching, and I will see you guys in the next installment of A Computers and Technology.